Hello, it's me, and I have another game versus bot Antonio on chess.com application. Playing as white. I start with d4, and after a few development moves, now I pin the knight. I really don't like this knight to be active, and I can pin it to the queen. He blocks it. I develop my other knight. Here I over defend the d4 pawn, and he castles. So now I see his queen is not developed, bishop and rook are passive. So I am not castled yet, so I can push these pawns somehow and kill the king early. So I develop the bishop here, so I can later attack the h7 pawn. Now he challenges my bishop. I can't really go back because then he will just kick me out and trap the bishop eventually. Or, well, maybe he wouldn't trap the bishop completely. After bishop here, he can push the other pawn, bishop here. He can't push this because I would capture twice. But I'm really not doing anything here. I just wanted to get rid of the knight, so I captured the knight, he captured with the rook, and now I can jump here with the knight, and if he takes, I kick the rook out and establish this pawn here, this d4 pawn. If he tries to challenge it, I can defend, or he can't challenge it because I would just take the rook. So that pawn would stick there after he would move the rook. So he moves the knight here, attacks this bishop. And since this bishop could be very good in attack against his king, I really want to preserve it, so I am not ready yet to kick the knight away. I will move the bishop all the way back here to b1. He prepares to bring his bishop out, and I kick the knight back. So he eventually wasted this one move just to push my bishop back a bit, but he stays on this diagonal, so good for me. And I want to kick the knight even farther back, so I push the b4. He pushes a5 to challenge my pawn, and I kick his knight even more away. And now, as you can see, this knight is dead pretty much, does absolutely nothing, and I can start pushing my pawns towards his king. So I do that. Now he won't really take because I would just recapture with queen, activate my queen. He attacks my rook. I move my rook. But this supports the attack only. This bishop move pushes my rook, so I can put it on behind this pawn, and now I am very active. He moves his knight that is not doing anything. I push h4, preparing g5 to open up the files. And now this move, well, he just opens up this file for my bishop, so I'm really happy about this move. I continue with my plan. He captures, I capture again, and attack the rook, and he plays the rook back. Now it's mate in 5 that I didn't see. The mate is like this. Well, the king has to either capture or go like this. This is losing faster. And yeah, after I don't know what even is good here. This is losing right away. It probably doesn't matter. Now I have this beautiful mate with knight. And if he takes the bishop, again I can attack. He can block in any way. I can push my pawn, and it's made. Next move, nothing he can do. Well, he can free the space for the king, but I have made next game, so I missed this mate and played queen here, so I can push the pawn and mate him. And this is mate in 8 moves, which I found eventually. So he tries rook here. So I can't push the pawn right away, he would take my queen. But yeah, he just gives up this rook, I can capture it. And now I can push the pawn and the mate can't be evaded. He just captures my pawn, I don't really care. And I made him like before. I missed the mate in 5, but this was good enough. So in this position the advantage really goes in my way after he frees my bishop. And after he takes like this, better move was, well, I don't really know, maybe, well, yeah, he can't even capture like this. That's not a mate. This is a mate. So pretty straightforward game, and all it comes down to is pretty much the advantage goes in my way after I kick this knight away. So he wastes a lot of moves with this knight. Moved from b8 to c6, then to b4, back to c6, a7, and again to c8. So it's like 5 moves he wasted while his pieces are not really activated. So that's what won me this game. I was pretty happy about this game, because it was just, I didn't really make any major mistakes and had the advantage the whole game. So that's the game. I hope you like it. I really enjoy chess. It's a great game. And yeah, I will make probably more videos about it. So take care. Bye.